exactly what is gonna go down. What is gonna go down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a domination or the lead in here, let's say, by a Triple V, because they've won the coin toss, and KLASIKO Rampage would ban Crossfire. Summit has been banned by Triple V. Hardpoint, your game number 1 is going to be played on none other than Crash. And then later on, as we move into Search and Destroy, Nico, you tell us exactly what happened, buddy.
Well, we're playing map number 1 on Crash, Search and Destroy. We seem to, well, VVV Conqueror's ban is going to be Crash, and Summit is going to be banned by KLASIKO REBORN. AJ, would you happen to know any story behind why, as well, we're going to be playing on Firing Range map number 2, why KLASIKO has 2 logos on their side, considering they are your hometown heroes?
Yeah, it's a combination between the KLASIKO clan as well as a Rampage, who used to be quite big in the scene. So they combined together, and there you go, KLASIKO Rampage, they are known as. At the moment, they're kind of in the second seat, right there behind Resurgence in the Malaysian scene. So hopefully they can, step up today and raise the Malaysian flag up high.
Yeah, for VVV Conquerors, they are kind of like the second team of, the VVV clan. VVV have, historically had a bunch of clans. They've had Ignis, they have Conquerors, they have VVV Esports, and they're all for Call of Duty Mobile. And so, they're different lineups, but they are all ranging from like the same generic clan, the VVV DIVINITY clan. As we see here, Summit is banned by them, and Meltdown banned by KLASIKO. We're going to be going into map number 3, Domination on Firing Range once again. Search and Destroy and Domination, map 2 and 3, will both be on Firing Range.
Well, basically why they are the Conquerors, right? They go on a certain kind of rampage, but of course, it will be a KLASIKO Rampage. Will the Conquerors show them how a proper rampage is done, or will KLASIKO Rampage be the ones doing the teaching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is going to be Hardpoint, and Crash is the place where we will be playing it.
Sorry, but I'm actually quite interested to see how this game is going to play out for KLASIKO Rampage, because previously, yesterday, the games that we did see them play was against Divinity, who are a very strong team, of course, one of the favorites to win, and the PDR Reborn, who just 2-1 NRX. So I'm interested to see how KLASIKO Rampage are going to go up against, a team that's a bit more, closer to where they are in the standings here, VVV Conquerors, and they seem to be doing quite well. An early start for them. They've taken 13 points to VVV Conquerors 2, and while VVV did have that point for just a second, they're going to be able to retrieve it back here on towards pillars, but on top of the tower, Saya has a very great position to try and deny that from happening.
Yeah, a beautiful shot in there by him. He got the assist in, but he just did enough, right? The first hard point is a very, very tough point to conquer. It's so out there in the open. So many points will be able to kind of just go in there and just slay back to back, right? So hard point, they need to play this well. As it moves on to the second location, it looks like KLASIKO Rampage will still hold on to Delhi and take it away a little bit further.
Very true, but VVV Conquerors do seem like they are going to try and bring it back. They did have initial control, but once again, it has finally been taken by VVV Conquerors. KLASIKO Rampage do seem to be quite hooked up here, actually, and so I'm interested to see why they can't exactly take this bottom tower position away. It seems like VVV Conquerors just have a good, strong hold, and KLASIKO are going to have to, fall back and get back on another wave of respawns.
Well, Saya with the UAV Destroy needs to push in, but Tamayo will go in with that sniper action, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Apple Z coming back in here for KLASIKO Rampage at the moment, because they are trailing 28-45, and Apple Z will win it back, but just for 5 seconds though, because it looks like Triple V Conquerors have already started rotating over to the next hard one. Ken with the KRM action goes on a chase, and he gets exactly what he wants. The next hard point though, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, will belong to none other than Triple V.
I got shot.
Ken here, LMG in hand, and he is spraying wildly there towards the Crash side pillars as well. Position being taken by KLASIKO Rampage, but they do have the early control here. VVV Conquerors do have a good position here at the bottom of the bakery, or cafe as some people like to call it, as cafe is a very strong position to hold on to the mid area of the map, and of course the back alley. That's going to cut off a lot of the rotations that could potentially be used by KLASIKO Rampage to try and against VVV Conquerors, who do now have a 40-point lead over KLASIKO, and so KLASIKO are going to have to try and cook up something here if they want to try and get back into this one. We're already past the halfway point for VVV.
Oh no, and KLASIKO is playing a really dangerous game here, right? And I see exactly what they're doing. They are waiting for the very last moment to pick up some scraps, but they're parking the rest of their players onto the next hard point. It's not going to work against a squad like VVV Conquerors, and it's definitely not going to work when you are playing catch-up, right? You allow the Conquerors right now to take a 50-point lead, but it's going to be more than enough for VVV to put the game away. With 2 seconds on the clock, and the next point is picked up by VVV as well.
Yeah, that hold by VVV towards Cafe, some people like calling it Shop 2 officially, was really kind of the reason why they've had this such big lead right now. 105 to 39 and counting up for VVV. It's not going to do well for KLASIKO. They did have a hot start, and that's kind of what they have to challenge and channel if they want to be able to contest this high rate of VVV Conquerors. And it seems like DIVINITY, they are definitely conquering right now over KLASIKO here in our map number 1. High, you can see they're finding a quick and clean, easy frag, and it doesn't seem like there's anything KLASIKO Rampage can do in this entire map. I think it's safe to say, AJ, that even after this hard point expires, we're going to go to the side of VVV Conquerors.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way KLASIKO is going to be able to make a comeback in here. 5 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. VVV might not be able to get it done on this hard point. Oh no, they actually do on the very last second. Right? I thought they had to kind of, just rush over. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of KLASIKO Rampage, the game has ended. And VVV, in what a commanding fashion, will go on to take round number
of the map. But otherwise, as you said, the score is only 10 points of a difference,
to make a comeback here.
Yeah, I'm hoping for KLASIKO to be able to bring it back here on map number 2, so we get a good competition on our hands. 1-1 is what we're kind of hoping for, just in the case of having good sportsmanship and all. But as you see, Search and Destroy is what we're going to be playing right now. Firing range. Conquerors on the attack here on the red side, blue side for KLASIKO Rampage. You can see they are a bit more focused towards the B side, but a really 2-3 split is what they have, Alpha and Bravo, respectively. VVV Conquerors, though, seems like they're about to go for an A take, and as soon as they do, you can see the player there towards mid from the side of KLASIKO is going to go for an immediate wraparound into the A side to try and rotate and help him. As Zarif finds an opening pick, that's exactly what they needed, a long-range shot to even find that.
Yeah, and Zarif, the moment he goes in for that pick, a smart move, he backs away, he drops back for the time being, just in case he gets pushed. And it looks like VVV, instead of going in for the push, they will push in for a B rotation. Hopefully, KLASIKO has managed to hold their ground. There you go. I think one player got a little excited, moved out of the way. Moi will take advantage of the situation by eliminating Alfari. And VVV right now making a good call. They think there is going to be a backstab, and they will push through. But Ken gets eliminated from that situation, and it looks like it's going to be a 4-on-3 right now. With Moi coming back in here, they go in for the Alpha rotation, and it looks like KLASIKO Rampage is reading the mind of the Conquerors right now, because they move left and they get followed. They move right, they get followed. MIB, Moi, good night, goodbye. He makes it a 2-on-4.
Great opening start here by KLASIKO Rampage. This is a stop that they needed. Tamayo, last one left alive. They know he is right inside here of trailer, and he's going to get found as he comes out. I really like the position of KLASIKO Rampage. You can see they have 2 players towards the B side, 2 players towards the A side. That's rather MIB and Zarif. And Apples is playing towards mid, and he can rotate to help out whichever side gets hit first. If they go towards A, which they did, then he helps out towards A. If they go towards B, then he can always rotate safely into B. And I really like that positioning here. While it did work out the first time, Par is going to finally shut it down as he finds Silla. And that is an opening pick. Well, 2 going the way, actually, though, of KLASIKO. So this actually works out for them.
Oh, absolutely. With MRB getting a 2-piece in there for himself and Ken taking one down, it's a 3-on-3 situation. As Tamayo goes out, he is going to be bringing his MW11 just a bit so he gets that speed boost. Here comes Spy. Chopper gameplay goes in for the spam. Doesn't meet anybody though. A 2-on-3 and Spy will get the final takedown. Apple Z gets eliminated and it is a 1-all situation. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Round 3, and it looks like there's nothing in between them but quite honestly, KLASIKO looks like they are doing slightly better now, aren't they, Nico?
They definitely are, and as I said earlier, you know, when they can get a game like this, a map like this, where you know there's restarts because we're playing Search and Destroy, they have been coming out of the gates really on fire, and because of the fact that you know Search and Destroy is round based, they do get the resets that they need to be able to make those resets. VVV Tamayo shuts down Apples with the wall bang, finding him. One bullet is all he needs to find that. Although a quick peek coming in here, Tamayo, will he survive? No. VVV par there to support him even when he was blind and stunned. So great teamwork to get the break.
Oh, what in the world just happened there, right? I mean, he got the beautiful flash, but unfortunately, he wasn't expecting Pi to be too far away. Pi gets the call from his teammate, moves in for the takedown, and it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Triple V will go on to pick up yet another point. KLASIKO Rampage, I mean, just the most simplest of mistakes made by them. Triple V, they don't give them even a second. They take advantage of it immediately. Sia getting taken down. It's going to be Ken. KRM action. Pushes in towards Bravo. The bomb, on the other hand, is right there behind him towards Alpha. Are we going to be able to see a split B in their favor? Zarif. Shot. Nope. Not going to be able to get those takedowns at all. And it's going to be a quick plant.
Quick plant for VVV Conquerors, and KLASIKO Rampage not in position to stop that for now. They are trying to make the retake happen, though, and Apples in a great position here with MIB, but no, a great thermite to try and stop that from being pushed out of. Apples is able to find a frag, but he's going to get shut down. Pi is going to find that closing pick, and that is going to be 1-3 on the board as we move into the last round of this first half here for the side of VVV.
It doesn't look like it's a fun game at all for KLASIKO at the moment. Although they kind of look like the better squad when they get into those engagements in the Search and Destroy. On the board, on paper, on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is not the same story, right? Because the Conquerors have managed to get those 3 wins. And this time, KLASIKO goes in for a quick push, but Alpha is all high and dry. The bomb, though, is with them. So Triple V has messed up. They need to come back in here for a recovery because the bomb is with KLASIKO and they are not the ones planting it down.
Definitely true there, AJ. I mean, they don't have the bomb in their hands, and that's kind of gonna, you know, they can't really make too many plays off that because while they do finally have the bomb in their hands, they don't have any positions to really play off of it. They finally did something about that though as they push in towards the B side, and the rotate coming in from BBB is here. Now a great triple K to finish things off, and they do get the game and the round rather 1-4 to close off the half.
I don't understand how did KLASIKO let that slip through their fingers, right? I mean, because they had the bomb, they had the position, all they needed to do was just wait. But of course, it's easier said than done when you take on a squad like the Conquerors. And here we go. It seems to be a 4-1 split this time with just one player going into Bravo. KLASIKO Rampage coming in here with the attack. It looks like they are going to be coming in here for Alpha, but they will hang around just a little bit. Ken coming in. KRM gameplay. He should be able to get a takedown. Oh, he does not and gets wiped by Apple Z. A 5-on-3 so far because it looks like Moa is down as well. Sia takes down MJ, and it looks like KLASIKO should be able to pull this one back. No! Tamayo gets the planted. I mean, the bomb wasn't planted, but it doesn't matter, right? Triple V still loses that round. But what a frag by Tamayo right there.
That was an insane shot by Tamayo to deny the plant. A split second and that bomb would have been planted, but he was able to perfectly deny it with just a single bullet there from his sniper rifle. 50 BMG punches through anything, and that's all he needed to do. So, great play there by KLASIKO Rampage to bring that one back and not give up match point just yet. VVV Conquerors, their defense is a bit more focused towards the B side right here. I think they're going to try and go for a side retake if it does get planted. That has been kind of the way VVV in general, their teams do like to play. They like going for a B side heavy defense and then going for the retake on towards the A side if the bomb gets planted there. And that's exactly what's going to happen now as Ken finds an opening pick on Scylla.
Oh, it's a 5-on-4, and KLASIKO Rampage needs to go in for the defense. Oh, Ken taken down, and a beautiful 2-piece by Zarif, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And what a play by KLASIKO. Zarif, the MVP in that round. It happened so fast, but this player is just a little too fast on those snipers. Zarif will go ahead to help his squad pull 1 point back. They are still chasing Triple V, but 3-4, they'll take that. They'll take that any day, right? They are catching up.
For sure, KLASIKO are in a position here to try and make something happen and bring them back into this one. Kendo able to find an opening pick on Skilla. He's going to find a second kill. Will he find a third? Ambry's going to make the shot can happen as work, and Boy is going to chime in. There's only one member left alive here for the KLASIKO Rampage side, and that's going to be a 5th round on the board for NRX. Match point has been taken. All they need is one to take this map number 2.
KLASIKO can get it done, but at times, right after going in there with those juggernaut successes, they kind of get a little too excited, right? They need to hold back. They can't go in there for the push just like that. They are the attacking side, but they need to remember the Conquerors are the ones they are taking on. It is a risky gameplay. But KLASIKO will attempt it again, but this time a good thermite gameplay. applZ will put the Mayo out of commission. Ken coming in here with the KRM action. He should be able to take one down, but Zarif has spotted him. It looks like Triple V has lost 2 players. Moi coming in here with Ken as well as MJ. It's going to be Ken up in here with the KRM action, but a 2-on-1 situation will put Zia out of commission. applZ with an immediate trade on MJ, but with the bomb on the ground though, what can Conquerors do? It's just a one-man gameplay right now, Nico.
We can trying to find a frag here towards Shower Room. He's able to find a double kill. Zarif and Apple go down. He's able to pick it right from the tree, and Apples, as he's removed, it's only going to be Ken left alive here. And so, will he be able to find a frag? Yes, he will. How far he goes down? MIP, the man in black. Will he be able to shut up right now? No, he won't. And Ken gets the 4K. What a clutch from VVV Ken.
Bomb defused.
What a play by Triple V Ken. What a clutch at the end, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A 1-on-4 situation. And just when we thought KLASIKO can make a comeback. I mean, what a play. But, oh, the Conquerors just showing us that when they want to end things, they end things. And oof.
They're going to have to try and pull out all the stops here if they want to go and take this map number 3. You do have the utility to support that, but it seems like for now it's going to be Andy for the side of KLASIKO who's going to be trying to make the hole here towards the mid-site.
Oh, and he wasn't able to do much there as he got taken down. MIB right now eliminated as well. 47-81, and Bravo has finally been conquered by Triple V, the Conquerors. But can KLASIKO Rampage right now pull it back? Because, I mean, with the 2 points for not long in there at all, for about half of the first half, it did KLASIKO quite well, right? And with Charlie right now being attempted by KLASIKO Rampage, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are they going to be able to get clearing area? 2 more seconds in there, and they get taken down. Denied immediately by Triple V, and Triple V hot on their heels. 64-90, Nico. It's so close.
VVV do need just a few more points to be able to get in reaching distance of KLASIKO Rampage, and KLASIKO, they're trying to take the Charlie point right now, not able to successfully do so. Charlie is still under firm control of the Conquerors. They do have 2 points either way. Bravo and Charlie. Alpha is on the side of KLASIKO, and the score right now is 74 versus 95. I realize some of you guys can't see what's happening on screen right now, but a Goliath has finally been pulled out here by Andy for the side of KLASIKO Rampage, and he's trying to make his way towards the Bravo side and trying to take it. He does able to find the kill towards Ken. No, he's not. Actually, Ken somehow able to escape, but not for long. That's it, coming in, and they're trying to take the Bravo point, but KLASIKO is still struggling to do so, even with the Goliath up online.
Oh, Triple V, they bring in, the cluster strike. And what a takedown on the XS1 Goliath, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. MJ coming back in here. KRM gameplay, 1 play in front of him, but Alfari will put MJ away before he can do anything. Charlie, clearing area has not been picked up just yet. I mean, we want Branch Road at the very least to switch hands, because Triple V, the Conquerors, are catching up. Clearing area, so close. Will KLASIKO be able to do it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here is the push, but more comes in. But by the time he goes in there for the clearance, his teammates have already done it, because a Triple V who only have 6 more points from the players they are chasing.
VVV have successfully, made this comeback happen. The score is right now 109-112. VVV Conquerors, Classico, they're only 3 points away from catching up here to Conquerors, and so they actually might get dominated in return, though. It seems like Classico have taken Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Alpha is slowly being taken now by VVV Conquerors, and they've probably successfully done so. And now as they're pushing out from the wood position into mid, they can actually try and make it stand here towards Bravo, but there's too many defenders for the side of Classico to let this happen, and so they're just going to get shut down as they try and push towards Bravo. So Classico do still have 2 points to their way. Bravo and Charlie, Alpha going in the side of the Conquerors.
Well, this will be the final push, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bravo and Charlie captured by KLASIKO Rampage. Clearing area, just being sniffed out by the Conquerors. Will the Hounds be able to catch it? I think they most definitely will be able to do so. MIB has got a veto on Joe. Is he going to be able to bring it in? He needs to, though. So close to getting taken down and gets backstabbed. 139 on the board. 140 right now for KLASIKO Rampage. 9 more points. And MIB finally picks his recall through. Are we going to be able to see KLASIKO Rampage get their first win with a full-on lockdown? But it just lasts there for a few seconds as clearing area goes right back to the Conquerors. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The referee has already called the match. It is a win for KLASIKO Rampage. 150 to 125. The boys from Malaysia finally get it done.
The white flag has been raised, and finally, Classico do get a map going their way here. 2-1 is the series score, with the Conquerors taking 2 maps, but the last map, once again, on firing range, being taken there by the side of